Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to make the bobble stitch, and this here is the little round bobble. So when you get to the stitch that requires you to make the bobble, you're going to knit into the front of the stitch. You're not going to drop the stitch off the needle. You're going to knit into the back of the stitch without dropping the stitch off the needle, and then knit into the front of the stitch again. And you're going to want to try to keep the stitches close to the edge of the needle here so you don't create a big hole for the bottom of the bobble. So it can be a little bit tedious, but it's not hard to do. Then you're going to turn your work around, and you're going to purl into those 3 stitches. We just made 3 stitches out of 1 stitch. You're going to purl into them. Then you're going to turn your work around and you're going to knit into those stitches. And to create a little bit more fabric, we're going to turn our work and repeat. We're going to purl into those 3 stitches. Oh. And then we're going to knit across these stitches. That way we've built up a little bit more fabric, especially where I'm using worsted weight yarn, so I want my bobbles to be a little bit bigger. So we have this fabric here. Now we're going to decrease back down to the 1 stitch. So to do that, you take the 2nd stitch, pass it over the 1st stitch, and then take the 3rd stitch and pass it over the 2nd stitch. And then you can give your bobble a little push, a push out there. And for the next couple of stitches, you want to make sure that you're going to knit them fairly snugly, just to push out the bobble so that it doesn't recede into the back of your work. So I give a little tug on my yarn, and the next few stitches that I knit, I'm kind of pulling at a little bit of a tighter tension. And then here you have this adorable little bobble. And that's how you create the bobble stitch. Hope you find it helpful, and I hope you enjoy these as much as I do.